There is a German Shepherd lying in the doorway. Not in the room, in the doorway where it can watch the whole room and the hallway at the same time. It has quietly positioned itself between you and every exit, and it is studying you with the calm, total attention of a bodyguard who suspects the building has not been properly secured. You did not ask for a bodyguard. You have one now. It has been on duty since the day it arrived. This is one of the most capable working animals ever bred, and nobody tells you what it is like to be the thing it has decided to protect. So let's start with what it can actually do, because the list is faintly ridiculous. German Shepherds guide the blind. Some of the first modern guide dog programs were built around them, and they also work as police dogs, military dogs, search and rescue dogs, and detection dogs, sniffing out everything from explosives to disease. Here's the surprising part. This dog feels ancient, but the breed is little more than a century old. It was more or less invented, on purpose, by one man, a former German cavalry officer named Max von Stephanitz, who in 1899 set out to build the perfect working dog from the country's old herding lines. His rule was simple: usefulness first, looks second. He didn't want a beautiful dog, he wanted a colleague, and it worked so well that the result is consistently rated among the most trainable dogs there are. On paper, it may be the most capable dog you'll ever meet. And it is. The catch is, you didn't adopt a pet, you hired someone. And a working dog does not stop being a working dog just because you bought it a bed. A German Shepherd arrives expecting a job, and if you don't hand it one, it will find its own. Usually something involving your yard and your furniture, or a tunnel to the neighbor's garden that it has been working on for a week. A bored shepherd isn't a lazy dog getting into a little mischief. It's a competent professional with too much time, applying real intelligence to problems you would have preferred it left alone. And it is intelligent. It learns the rules you're teaching and, at the same time, the ones you didn't mean to teach. That the bin lid lifts, that the door handle turns, that barking at one exact moment makes you get up. It studies your routine more closely than you do. You are not really training this dog. You are keeping up with it, and most days, it is a step ahead. Before it was a police dog, the Shepherd was a herding dog, and that instinct doesn't always retire. A lot of them will try to round up whatever seems to be scattering. Children, other dogs, sometimes the whole family, circling, nudging, and steering everyone back to where it has decided they belong, with the focused seriousness of a dog doing important work nobody asked it to do. Then there's the loyalty, which everyone sells as the best thing about the breed. It is, but it isn't the warm, everybody's friend loyalty of a retriever. Many shepherds bond especially closely with one person and file the rest of the world into approved and unconfirmed. Your friends may spend years in the unconfirmed column. The dog will be perfectly polite about it and completely immovable. It doesn't perform for strangers, it doesn't do tricks for applause, and it is genuinely untroubled by whether your guests find it charming. Which brings us to security, a service you are now receiving whether you signed up for it or not. The Shepherd appoints itself head of building safety, and it takes the role seriously. It will announce the mailman, the doorbell, the neighbor, a plastic bag moving in the wind, and a sound from 3 houses away that you cannot hear and never will. Most of these threats turn out to be nothing, but the Shepherd's position is that you cannot be too careful, and it is not interested in your opinion on the matter. And it does all of this out loud. Many Shepherds are surprisingly talkative. They groan when they lie down, grumble when they disagree, and when something is boring or slow or not happening fast enough, let out a high, theatrical whine of pure injustice, as though no dog in history has ever been made to wait like this. Add the half howls, the sighs, and the low mutters, and it sounds uncannily like a person losing an argument. You will hold real conversations with this dog. It will get the last word. None of this competence arrives ready-made either. A Shepherd puppy is all of the drive with none of the judgment yet. A set of enormous ears that spend weeks standing up one at a time, bolted to a small crocodile in what owners grimly call the land shark phase, when everything you own, and several of your fingers, becomes something to bite. Then comes a long adolescence in which the future police dog behaves like an intern who has read half the manual. It knows the commands and forgets them situationally. It is briefly convinced that the vacuum cleaner is a rival. For the better part of a year, you are managing a large, fast, powerful animal with the reflexes of an athlete and the impulse control of a toddler. And everyone who meets it will tell you, warmly, that shepherds are so well behaved. Then there's the coat, and this is where the nickname comes from. Owners don't call them German shepherds, they call them German shedders. Under that handsome outer coat is a dense undercoat built for outdoor work in every kind of weather, and it comes out constantly. And then twice a year it comes out all at once in quantities that feel less like grooming and more like disassembly. You will brush a whole second dog out of the first one, look at the pile, look at the dog, still visibly furry, and simply accept that the fur is part of the house now. And under all of it is a watchfulness that never really switches off. A shepherd doesn't follow you around the house because it's needy. It follows you because it's on shift, escorting you from room to room like a close protection detail that has not been told the threat level has dropped. You will not be alone again. You will simply be guarded. So, no. A German shepherd is not a low-maintenance dog. It is fur in industrial quantities, an opinion on every visitor, a security system you cannot switch off, and a brain that needs a job you will spend years trying to invent for it. It is also, once you are its person, the most loyal, capable, quietly devoted animal you will ever share a home with. A dog that chose you once and considers the matter permanently settled. Whether that was a warning or a temptation, make sure to hit subscribe. A new breed gets the same honest treatment every week.